Take two. Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Moama Bowls Club. This is round 7, our last round before finals of the Region Sides Championships. We have a ribby match to bring you. We've got Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields versus Metro West. As you can see, Kevin Anderson jumping on the mat. I've got a feeling he's one down. You'll see Brett Mahoney's now walking back to the mat for Metro West.
Yeah, it's 5 down, brilliant. Great start, boys.
Came in a little bit late to this end, so I'm still trying to work out which bowls belong to which region. That's a 4 to Metro West. What a start. This is a little bit of a dead rubber match in our section. Just looking at results from the last round, puts Metro West on top with 5 wins, Goulburn Murray with 5 wins, and then Eastern Rangers on 3. So our finalists have already been identified. It's going to be Metro West versus Goulburn Murray in the gold men's. In the silver men's, we also have our finalists ready to go. Murray Malley, JT's boys, versus West Coast. Both on 5 wins with 1 round to go. Really close in the women's. In the gold, as you just saw on the live stream previously, Northern Gateway dropped their first match, so they're on 5 wins. And then really close between Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields and Ovens and Murray. So there's a battle there to see who's going to meet Northern Gateway. It's even closer in the silver. We've got 4 sides on 4 wins. And we've got Geelong sitting on top playing 3rd, West Coast. And Ballarat Highlands sitting 2nd, playing Mornington Peninsula, who are 4th. Could not be any tighter in that section. This is Winston Brackley playing 2 for Brett Mahoney. This is Brenda Numbers. Finding the gap, unfortunately. Morning, Casper John. Haven't seen you on the live stream at all yet. Thought you would have been on yesterday with the big battle between Geelong and Murray Mallee. This is Cam Keenan. Morning, Lucas. Sorry everyone, I'm just getting a little bit more organised. Looks like my lineups were incorrect. We just had a dead end then, as you all saw. So for Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields, we've got Todd Matthews leading. We've got Cam Wilson playing 2 and Cam Keenan playing 3. And obviously Big Kev skipping. And you just saw Tom Hicks from Deer Park leading for Metro West. Winston Brackley, Brenda Numbers and Brett Mahoney. Great bowl there from Tom Hicks. I'll let you off, Casper John. Yeah, really tight in that silver section of the women's. 4 sides on 4 wins. We'll try and give you updated scores as much as we can. We do have Tony Sherwell at Echuca. That was Cam Wilson. Good question, Lucas. Not sure where Jimmy is. He's left me. I'm on my own. I think he's sorting out how the finals are going to look. There's discussions that we are going to have all finals under the roof. The players haven't made it easy for me. We've got 2 opposition bowlers bowling with exactly the same colours. Brendan Umbers using a yellow bowl, same as Cam Wilson, and Cam Keenan, identical bowl to Tom Hicks. We've acknowledged that early in the day, Dee. Happy birthday to Kaz Millerick. Well, Cam Keenan looking to take shot away from Tom Hicks. Asked the question of how much weight needs to get down from there. That's Brendan Umber's bowl coming up. So Metro, ooh. Kev not wasting any time.
Hurry. Come on.
Great bowl from Brett Mahoney. Gets the high fives from his team. Probably 2 to Metro West here. Here we go, Kev. Oh.
Come on, guys. Pick it up. Go.
That's another 2 to Metro West. Morning, Rhino. Saw you got a close win yesterday in the John Adams Winter Pennant. Well done, keeping that rink going. We want to play finals, buddy. Great leading from Tom Hicks. This is Todd Matthews. Yeah, another great leading bowl from Tom Hicks. I think that's next door. That's 2 ends in a row that Jack's been killed. Morning, Brendan. Just a reminder for our viewers, dead ends do apply. But if the game gets timed out, it'll be a respot. Cam Wilson asked to draw this. Same call for Brendan Humbers. Oh, what a ball. Cam Keenan just draws it. Forces the change of hands for Brendan. Morning, Tanya. Yes, you will be seeing Goulburn Murray in the gold men's final. It'll be coming up later on today. They'll be playing the team that you're seeing at the moment, Metro West.
Come on.
Pidge having a little bit of a run at the head. Can't really see it because Brendan's there. Similar sort of run for Brett Mahoney.
Get it right.
Calls of get it right. Kev looking to draw this. I've still got to work out. It's a 1-2 Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields. Good question, Dave. That might be a question for Brad, our cameraman. It's just the positions of the cameras each day do change slightly. There's Todd Matthews on the mat. Tom Hicks kicking the ground. Don't know whether he's happy or unhappy with that. Oh, it's a little bit under. Correction there from Todd Matthews. like I've got a wingman or a wing woman.
Hello.
How you going, Sarah?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for walking past and helping me out. Jimmy's left me on my own.
Classic Jimmy.
I know.
He's very social.
Is he?
Yeah. He's here for the social, not for the bowls.
Right.
So we've just kicked off here, have we?
We have. It's a little bit confusing. We've got opposition with very similar bowls.
Okay.
So Tom Hicks is leading for Metro West. Winston Brackley, Brendan Umbers and Brett Mahoney. You should know all those players quite well.
I do. They're from my region, so...
Yeah, and they've made the final already.
I know. How good.
Yeah.
We were quite fortunate in the fact that us and our opposition in the last game there was no change made. So we're only playing to get drenched. So we called it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. So we've come here to watch the boys and cheer them home.
Right. How have you found it, region sides?
Yeah, it's been good. Oh, look, the greens have been amazing. Like, there's been a bit of rain up here this weekend, but the greens have still run fantastic. Like, this morning it was quite heavy, and the girls were like, oh, I'm expecting it to be heavier. And I was like, but it was running 17 the other day. They're probably running about 14 with the rain. So, yeah, fantastic. And the carpet, we played on this yesterday, and it ran amazing. Yeah. So... yeah, I like the players talk about the tracks and that sometimes in it, but we didn't find any of that, so...
Yeah, I remember live streaming last year on this rink, and there was a bit of a comments about the bowls hanging out a little bit, holding. I haven't seen it this year.
No, I haven't seen it either. So, was that no, that was the Moama Players Bowl there.
So that's Cam Keenan playing 3. They've changed the lineup on me just to make it even harder. And Cam's bowling with exactly the same colour as Tom Hicks.
So where is Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields sitting?
They're not in the top 4.
Okay.
As I only put the top 4 there, so yeah.
Yep. If you can change your teams around if you sort of get to the business end of the weekend and you're not in the mix. It sort of gives you a bit of a chance to see players in other positions starting to think about next year and how it's going to look.
Obviously, I'm the Yarra secretary, and yesterday Yarra changed it up a lot. They knew
did they?
Didn't get the results they wanted early. Made a couple changes, and I don't know if it was mental or anything, but they've got some results from those changes.
I think it is a little bit of a mental thing. You know, they always say change is as good as the holiday.
Yeah.
So Brendan put one right on there.
Yeah, and one behind.
And I can't see that Jack High bowl. Is that Winston's? So maybe they might be holding a couple there.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. Brendan's bowls are a very similar colour to Cam Wilson's. But Cam's got a slight splice on his, so I think Cam Wilson might be holding second.
Okay. I think we just have to pay more attention.
You've got to pay attention. And now it's gone back over from Kev.
And that looks like they've both gone to Cam?
Yes.
Yes, 2 of his. Jack goes sideways, which was probably a likely thing when the bowl was sitting Jack high on carpet. We saw one yesterday, and the Jack actually went sideways and forwards.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, she caught the back of the Jack as she came past, and it chipped forward.
All right.
Not to us, unfortunately.
I know Brad Pavey had a couple great drives, but both times the Jack went 4 or 5 metres forward.
Yeah, wow.
Come on.
Brett Mahoney has been in rare form, hasn't he?
Has he?
Oh.
He's changed his bowls by the looks of things. I haven't seen those ones before. He was running around with the Yarra Footscray ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gussie got the same.
Very good mates, those two, aren't they?
Oh, they are. 2 peas in a pod. So we just got the JT coming past. So they also didn't have to play because I believe they were top of the table and they couldn't be caught. And their opposition were bottom of the table and couldn't progress. So they also had a walkover. Bit of an interesting one there from Kev. I wonder if he was just trying to maybe cover around the back in case Pitch does trail it. It looks like there is 3 there waiting from Yarrabul if Pitch can move that Jack. he goes with it, they should get 4.
He's already had one look at it.
Yeah, he played great weight for it. He just probably needs to tighten his line a little, and he'll definitely either set that bowl out or move that jack.
How's he looking, Sarah?
I think he's a bit wide, to be honest. Yeah, it's just hanging out for him. He didn't like it.
So that's going to be a 2 to Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields.
We've got the guys looking after us, giving us the outcome of the head on the way past, so that's quite lovely of them. I think we did complain last time that they weren't giving us anything.
Right.
These guys must have went home and listened.
Seems very relaxed, Kev, doesn't he? I know he's normally quite relaxed, but it is a dead rubber. I think he's just enjoying himself out there.
Yeah. Probably just be trying to push the Metro West boys a little, make them work for it.
So as Metro West, what would your mindset be in this game? It's a dead rubber. You know you're playing the final.
I'd just be finding the green.
Yeah?
Yeah, trying to get the pace. I mean, you just want to get your weight and get your line for it. Probably not playing too many wild shots and chasing too much. Just so you can get your touch for it, get your line for it, so you're going in with that, that nice touch. So what happens now, because we've got... How many play? Because we've got the 2 lots of ladies, 2 lots of men.
Yep, so we're going to need 12 rinks.
12 rinks,
And we get them all under the roof.
Yep, so it'll be 8 on here and 4 over there.
Correct.
Yep, perfect. And do we know yet who's going to be live streamed in the final?
Oh, that's a good question. You tell me. Have a look at the... So we already know the men's.
Mm-hmm.
Metro West playing Goulburn Murray. Murray Mallee playing West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Still tight there in the women's.
So there's a few different outcomes that can happen. I did just leave. So Geelong and Ballarat Highlands both went down this morning, and Ballarat lost to West Coast, so that put them in contention. So we've got
that
3
is a
teams.
really close section, that one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Mornington Peninsula had moved to 4, so we've got 4 teams.
And they're all playing each other. So
oh, they are?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Geelong now is playing West Coast.
Well, at least it'll make it easy for them. And
so the winner of that goes in. And Ballarat Highlands is playing Mornington Peninsula, so the winner of that will go in.
Wow.
So who's going to get live streamed was the first question.
Well, there's a lot of good options there. I'm sure we can get some input on the comments. Who do you want to see? I'm sure everyone tuning in now will be tuning in for the next game. So put in the comments, who do you want to see in the finals? I can't guarantee anything that it will be taken on board. And
well, you can still give us your opinion though, Sarah. Who do you think will be live streamed? I like the idea of throwing it out to the viewers.
Yes, I do too. I mean, obviously, I'd like to see Metro West, because then I can commentate and and watch them play still. But they are on at the moment, so we will see. Do you know too, with the live stream one, will they be the...
You've got a lot of questions, Sarah, haven't you? You're just firing them at me. Go. What's the next one?
So will they have, for the final, will they have 2 on here and 1 over there, as they've done now?
I think it's going to have to be, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're going to have to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7, 8.
And the 9 over
And then
there.
9 is on our other green.
Yep.
And then the next 3.
Yep. Perfect. Well, I feel like too, we also want to know who's comes in second, because if this game finishes early, we can then move over to the other ones. Throwing it out there early.
You've done this before, haven't you?
I'm just a stream queen, so I know what I like to see at home. I'm always in the comments straight away. If this finishes early, can we move the cameras? We've got a few different ones. We've got Metro West, we've got Goulburn Mallee and Murray Mallee, West Coast.
You've got to be careful with some of these words. I've been mixing them all up together. So West Coast, there's Lynn's asking for.
Set up a couple of live streams.
Oh, rightio, Wayne. You come down and jump and put another camera up for us. Be great.
Maybe a few people with quite a bit left on their data might stream some for us. How's that?
It is a debate, and I think, you know, with how the live stream's going and the improvements and the great work Brad's doing with the cameras, we're going to get to the stage where we're going to have to, you know, look at multiple rinks.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I watch a lot of the live streams, you know, from the different states as well as Bowls Australia, and ours is far superior. And I don't say that in a biased way at all because I'm a Queenslander, so
right.
There's no bias at all. Ours is far superior to any of the others, so Bowls Australia, hope you're listening.
Yeah. It's the work from the great man, Brad.
Yep, we've got Brad to thank over here.
He's just nodding.
He's nodding, he knows. Casper John says Geelong ladies, of course, so...
Well, they've still got to make it, Casper.
They're having a bit of a battle at the moment. I don't know if anyone's given you any live scores.
No one's given me anything in this live stream. So
Casper, get on to the team manager and get them to send us updates because we'd love to know in the comments if we can get those. And knowing Casper, I reckon he will. He'll be all over that.
Yep, there'll be a text going straight away.
Yeah, he's probably already sent it. So I'm pretty sure that that's Tom Hicks holding there.
I got no idea, Sarah. I'm going to admit it. You've really got to concentrate because they're all the same colours.
A lot of the same colours, yeah. I always go by what the skip plays.
Yep.
So
well,
looking
I've
at this
finally worked out the difference between Brendan Umber's bowl and Cam Wilson's. I'd say Brendan may have shot.
Yeah, Pidge's just looking to play draw weight there, so I reckon he's holding. Yeah, he's managed to sneak one in there. I think it would have fallen out though, by the looks of things. Oh, can you hear the train in the background?
I did, yes.
Love it. So good. All right. I think we might need to update. I think the Holland Pier score now is 4-5. Looks like to Holland after 5. So that'll change things a little bit.
Yeah. So they picked up a 4 after 5, was it? Or they've done it over 2 ends?
2 ends, yeah.
You're keeping me on my toes, Sarah. I like it.
Oh, I like this. Bendigo Campaspe ladies, please. So I think there's still a few things that could happen in the gold section. So
Casper, I think you need to get onto Jim Miller straight away.
Oof. Okay, that was a bit of a result there.
About 1 down.
A better 1 down. So they were 1 down.
There you go. We found out who was holding. And then I can't quite see the score there from the other Metro West rink. Jay's in the way. So it looks like he's playing just a little bit of a cover bowl here.
Oh, he's pulled up.
Not quite where... I think he sort of maybe thought that there was sort of no way to get into the head. So it looks like it's 1 there to Metro West.
And next door, I think we've had 2 dead ends at least. We've got to change the scoreboard there.
Well, clearly they're not listening to my advice if they're killing ends. Where I'm like, just find your touch, find your line.
It's 2-all next door.
2-all after 3. So Stephen's calling to see the final of the men's gold section. Well, I'm sure whatever you decide to stream, it'll be a good game.
Keep throwing your suggestions in. We want the feedback from the viewers.
We'll look in the comments after, and whoever has the most votes is going to get it.
We should do a poll.
Yeah.
Brad, can you get a poll going?
We should get Jimmy to put one on the Bowls Victoria Facebook page.
Yeah. Get him doing something. I don't even know what Jimmy's doing at the moment.
I haven't seen him since I walked in and he said, can you jump on the live stream? And I was sure. And that was it.
Yep. Oh, there's Jimmy. He's just man of the people, having a chat, smiling.
Yeah, that's right. He's right behind the head there.
Yeah.
We might be able to get him on the camera.
Hopefully not.
So good start there from Tommy. Got his first one on, just pulled up a little bit short of his second. He probably didn't need to cover that leads bowl, but, you know, we all do it. Great opportunity here for Todd.
Yeah, good effort.
Just ducked on him at the end.
Did you have you played on Rink 8 at all?
No. So yesterday when we had the games here, we were on the that second green over there, the little green.
Yep.
And it actually ran fantastic.
It runs quicker,
really
doesn't
like
it?
The pace, yeah.
They say, than the main green here.
I actually didn't think there was that much difference between the two. Maybe a second. So. And then we had 2 rinks on here, and then our next game we moved to the N ones. So that would be Cam Wilson's bowl there.
Yes. Slightly different to Brendan's.
It's a bit of an option here for Winnie. If
Yeah,
you could
get
sort
on
of
the jack.
Trail that jack and tuck it round the corner and just sort of take it away from...
He's asking it to get up.
No, he's played it too tight. He's got real turning XGs.
The turny ones.
Yeah. He's got a really good hook on him.
What do you bowl with, Sarah?
XGs, but I've got tight ones.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
I'm an XG bowler too. No grip. I love the no grip.
Oh, I wish... I'm only a size 2, so there's... they only come in gripped.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's only from size 3 onwards that you
Great
get
bowl
grip.
from Cam Wilson.
There you go, he got on it first.
Yeah, that's what Winston needed to do.
But yeah, so if people are listening, I'd love for the size 2 to come with no grip. I think there would be a market for it. It's a good one here. He's got the option to edge it.
Oh, nearly got the jack.
Well, on the plus side, he didn't move Winnie's bowl out, so it's still there to edge.
And in a good spot, yep.
We've got a call for Orr versus Pierce on the live
like
stream.
that.
I do like that myself, because then
Yeah.
I'd get to the best of both worlds. I'd get to do the commentary and I'd get to watch James. So, and we just had a bit of love on the stream there for Cam's last bowl.
Yeah,
And
it was a great bowl.
Definitely agree. That was a very, very good bowl. Let's see if Brendan can make his correction here. He's got his last bowl in a really good position for that jack.
He's very close.
Oh, edged it.
Oh,
Yeah, he had great weight in the area.
yeah. He's bowling really well.
Yeah, he is. I think he likes his carpet. He does come previously from Lara, and they've got a carpet.
Okay.
So... we've got a call for the West Coast men because they haven't been on the live stream yet.
Oh,
Do you think he chipped it over just enough for the Bendigo guys, Cam's bowl?
Yeah, I think it might be over to Cam Wilson's bowl.
It's carpet. It does funny things with the jack, doesn't it?
It's close.
So we've got shout out just for a team that hasn't been on the live stream. Alright, so Peach has probably just played this one a little bit wide again. He's kind of, both times this direction, he's kind of played it just a little bit wide for the shot. So I'm not sure if it's adjusting to those bowls, because they're not the normal ones that he bowls with. So let's have a look and see what Kev's got here. He's got a fantastic little draw option there. He can go either hand, really. And he's electing to play at the safe hand, playing on the back hand. He's only got to get to Brendan's bowl. He's got the chance he can sit and stay or draw. Just goes through, unfortunately. So chance here for Pinch now. He can move that jack just a couple of feet. He will make a couple. He's only got a slight correction to make from his last one. He had the good weight for it. He just was a little bit wide on his line. I think he's a bit too wide again, to be honest.
Down now.
I don't think it's going to get down. Nah, too wide. So it looks like Bendigo Campaspe... Oh, no, wait. Kev's still got a bowl to come. Didn't see it there. So he's still got the chance there just to draw to that back bowl of Brendan's and make another. It was probably just a little bit too pacey in his last. He had really good line for it. So we're going to have a poll on the live stream?
Yes, Brad's doing his
magic.
He's sprinkling his magic over a poll that's going to pop up very shortly for you to put your responses in. Okay,
are we making history here? Is this the first ever live stream poll?
I think so, Sarah. Look what happens when you jump on.
And
we get rid of Jimmy. Things happen when we get rid of Jimmy.
Oh, it looks like Metro West had it there. I thought it was the bowler cams around the side. It must have been that back one of Brendan's. So live stream history is happening today.
Yes. There you go. Who should we stream? Goulburn Murray versus Metro West in the gold men's. Murray Mallee versus West Coast.
Get JT on the stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the reason why we haven't put up the finalists for the women's is because it's still getting decided.
Yes, that's right. Both the gold and the silver, very, very close, very undecided, which is fantastic to see. You love it coming down to the wire. Probably not so much if you're playing, especially if you're one of the teams missing out, but... So great start again here from Tom. He's just put his first one a little bit tight, but if he gets around this front one, I reckon he is going to be very, very good. Yeah, 2 good bowls there. Let's see if Todd can make his correction here. He's played it pretty well. Oh, it just cut hard there. So maybe he's calling Winston. You on the forehand? Backhand. Jimmy walking past at the moment. Little does he know history's being made over here. He's oblivious to it.
Don't tell him.
All that wind's cold, isn't it?
Yes.
So the players have definitely found their weight this end. Just missing the line a little.
We must have had a 5 next door, Sarah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to Metro West.
Metro West, okay. What do we got? I've got 5-7 for the Holland Pierce. After 6. Oh, we just saw JT go past. Good spot there from Winnie. They didn't have anything past, so... And as we sort of see, especially with the men at this level, the jacks generally don't stay in the same spot. And with that, we've got a bit of weight coming through. So got the jack.
Oh, just
missed it.
Tell you what, the wind has started to blow up a bit.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's very, very cold now, that wind. But I think that was a really good call there. That pack there, they would have all gone. It was a good one to land on.
Well, it's all happening. Someone's gone out the fire exit.
Again.
Again. They've only been told, like, every day, do not go through the fire exit, please.
Oh, well, at least Jimmy will be on it because, you know... He's got to do something.
Yes, Jake, the final will be coming up after this match.
Yeah, so there'll be a break for lunch because the players have their lunch after game 2.
Hour break.
And then I'd say there'd be probably a few maybe trying to change some clothes and get warm. I know the girls, they're all coming from outdoor greens at Echuca. So they'll probably be looking to change some shoes and socks over if they can. Put some warm clothes on, because obviously they'll be undercover now.
I'm still amazed how many bowlers don't have a wet weather kit. Yeah. Don't they? I spoke to someone.
Are you looking at what I'm wearing?
No, but you're not playing in the rain.
No,
I just
but
spoke to some of the Yarra boys and I said, boys, you got jackets? Yeah. No, just let the hoodie get wet. Oh, that'll be great.
Well, for me, it is that I don't like to bowl anyway with like a jumper or anything on, so I definitely couldn't with a rain jacket on. Well, good one there. So Bendigo will be holding one now.
Yep, so that was Tom Hicks's bowl going straight out.
Got it out clean, so that was a good one. Trying to have a look at that head over there. Do you reckon Metro West have a few seconds and Pidge will go for it, or do you reckon you see him on the draw? He's a very, very good draw bowler. I think a lot of the weighted shot players, people forget that.
Well, he's drawing with that weight.
Is he just going to get around?
Sneak around the corner.
Yeah, I'd say that would be short, because I think that other one is in front of Jack, whereas his is more Jack high, but can you see
close.
from here?
I'm favouring...
yeah, if Pidge's fell over, I'd favour his, but I think I still favour Bendigo.
Campaspe Goldfields.
Angela doesn't own wet weather gear, which is
Angela.
very surprising considering she's from down Traralgon, Gippsland Way.
You just need a good jacket that's going to, basically not let you get wet.
And Kath saying she doesn't really care who we live stream, she just loves watching it. So
that's a great comment, Kath.
Kath is such a big advocate for bowls. She was the Metro West president a few years ago.
Right.
And she went to every region round. She was there watching every game. So
yeah,
she loves it.
Shout out to our volunteers.
Yeah, huge.
In our regions.
You couldn't do it without volunteers.
No.
And most do it because they love it. They love the game.
Well, obviously, I've been involved with Yarra for at least 5 or 6 years, and we've got 2 amazing volunteers on our board.
Give them a shout out.
Yeah, Mike and Elaine.
Hope you're listening. You're getting a shout out. So.
Yeah, they were here this morning at 7:30, putting up the signboards, getting ready, had all their cards done. Do a great job.
Yeah. I mean, they get a weekend away for bowls too, which is also fantastic. One of the perks. But yeah, no, 100%. You couldn't do these, even these weekends as well. That the selectors, the team managers, and then also at the facilities here, you've got a lot of volunteers sort of running around. I think we just came from Echuca, in the kitchen. They had all the volunteers making the lunches.
Amazing volunteer club, Echuca.
They were upselling the bacon and egg rolls pretty good, to be honest. They were making them sound very tempting.
That's a 2.
Toddy, stretch it right out.
Okay, so between us, how does Kevin not have a jumper on?
Well, someone picked up that his jacket only has one sleeve.
Oh,
for his bowling arm.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I was just saying I don't like to bowl with anything around my arm, so... But, yeah, it is cold out there. Even moving around, it still doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
So... But I really like their shirt that they've got there. The little dragon down the side there.
Yeah, I do like that.
Is that like a shout out to sort of like a lot of the Asian heritage with the goldfields? Because a lot of the gold miners were for Asian backgrounds, maybe.
You're onto it, Sarah.
Guessing.
You do not miss a beat.
Casper, where is our updates? Come on.
Come on, Casper, get on to Jamila.
Can you see the scoreboard there for the McKinnon?
Yeah, they just 7-4.
7-4 after 5, okay. So, I mean, they're still pretty close, considering the fact that Metro West are through and Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields aren't in the mix. They're still taking it to them. They're making them work for it. That's what I like to see. right, well, Tom Hicks just nailed it with his first one. Now, if he can get his next one just maybe a foot or so past, his skip will be very happy. Split the difference between the jack and those two back bowls. Or you can always get the shot and then put your blocker in.
Tom plays lead for Deer Park?
He does,
right?
yeah. When he was down in Geelong, he played back end, but since he's come to Geelong, come to Deer Park, he plays lead. He actually led for
great
James.
bowl, Tom Hicks.
2 goodies. Yeah, so he actually led for James for the second half of the season. And it's actually funny. James's whole rink is here. So Tom led for him. Larry, who is playing lead for, I think...
Dane McKinnon.
Dane McKinnon, yep. Played second. And then Chris, who's third for him. And then James, so... And I'm pretty sure they only dropped one rink.
It's a good season.
Yeah.
It's great when you can get a rink like that. Gelling,
yes. They
working for each other.
Gelled very well, those boys. And then we've got Winnie, who is now Deer Park.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes.
Bit of movement, isn't there?
Yeah, so he was a big signing for Deer Park. Like, he's obviously a fantastic player. He's skipped at Yarraville for quite a few years. I think he's, because he's so quiet, he's a bit underrated.
Okay.
So I think going to Deer Park will probably definitely help to raise his profile. And then obviously his other half, Victoria, is an exceptional bowler as well too. So she's been a state player for Victoria for many years, but she's achieved her dream job at the moment. So she's got a lot more focus on that over bowls. And I guess when you started as young as what she did, you sort of tend to do that once you sort of land your dream job.
Yeah. What would that be, the dream job?
Okay, so I'm not exactly 100% sure. So I hope she's watching and can correct me on the chat. But I know she is, she works for, I think, maybe the Victorian Institute of Sport. And she does something to do with, like, the mechanics, and it's all about optimisation. So she looks at, I know she was working with the swimmers, and she'd, like, look at their technique and their turns and stuff like that. And it was all about just optimising things and taking time off there. Because it comes down to milliseconds with the swimmers.
I wonder if she can work with some bowlers on their technique.
Well, you can chase her.
I'll put my hand up.
She's got a very, very lovely technique herself. So, actually, so does Winnie. Okay. Vilma says she loves the live stream but never get to see the end result. So I'm not sure what she means there. Give us more info, Vilma.
Well, it is hard when we only live stream one rink.
Yeah.
And we can't tell you what's happening on the other two.
I guess too, when it sort of finishes, especially in these rounds, there's probably you don't really hang around. But if it was a final, you'd move the cameras and yeah. But sectional play, not as much. So I tell you what, whoever rolled the jack here probably rolled it about a metre too short, because if that jack was back a metre, that would be a fantastic head. But everyone's just kind of run through a little bit on this one. And also as well too, they've all had to switch over to the ditch hand, which I don't think they've played as much, and because they're sort of playing that other side of the green with that short ball there in the way. I reckon we're going to see Wade here.
Yes, no, big Kev. No, draw Wade.
Draw Wade. Okay, interesting. I just felt like they've got the backest bowls there, and they've got the shortest as well, so if it hits the bowl and goes forward, they're good. Must be, maybe that, I thought that front one, yeah, that front one is Bendigo. So just two.
Yeah, that's Cam Wilson.
So we've got Hayley from Metro West walking around behind us. So she got MVP of the series for our region. So that's something that they've introduced this year.
Okay, I did see a medal.
Yep, I think they're probably going to have to cut it off her. That will not be coming off anytime soon.
Brett Marnie.
It's found at this end. Yeah, good bowl.
We've got some scores coming from Tone.
Oh, I love this. What's the update? Okay, apparently Geelong ladies up by 4 over West Coast currently. Casper's just put in the comments. So those two regions are next to each other, is that right? West Coast and
Yeah, very
Geelong?
close, West Coast and Geelong.
Reckon there's a bit of rivalry there?
For
a bit
sure.
of a grudge match going on?
So Tone, I don't know what Casper gave us.
Geelong ladies 4 up. All right, I
Yep.
wasn't far off with the weight. So he did take one out there. So what do we got?
So Geelong are actually 5 up
5
over
up.
West Coast. Ballarat Highlands is 12. Mornington Peninsula 26.
So Mornington Peninsula up.
Yeah.
Oof.
Putting their hand up for the final.
That would be an interesting turn of events, wouldn't it? I mean, sort of we went into last night and I felt that, you know, Ballarat and Geelong were looking pretty good for it.
And Geelong are up in the men's as well. But they won't be able to catch West Coast.
So the men's will definitely be West Coast and
Murray Mallee.
Murray Mallee. Yep. So Murray Mallee is who we were supposed to play in the last game, and the men called theirs off. So then we were like, well, why are we playing? Because the men couldn't move out of the final, and they were playing the team that was coming in last. So playing the game would change nothing for either side.
Yeah.
So they elected not to play. So we asked the same question, and we got out on good behaviour as well. Thankfully, though the sun is coming out now.
Yeah.
And I said to the girls too, I said, if it was sunny, you wouldn't be able to stop me. We'd be playing.
So 3 to Metro West.
3 there. So 10 shots up, but I mean that's not huge in this format of the game. Can swing very, very quickly. See the Pierce one, is it
8-6
6-8?
after 8.
Bit of a close game over there. I think so that wouldn't be, it's not, is it Brad Holland or is it his brother?
It's a good question, Sarah.
Because I'm pretty sure, is it well, I don't know because they're both called Dutchie. I only know nicknames.
Pretty sure it's Brad Holland.
Brad Holland. So good start here from both the leads. Yeah, good correction there from Tommy. It's kind of sitting there to be sat though, but this track's very good again. If you can hold this line, you might even actually pick up that jack on the way through.
Nearly.
Just missing. In a good spot though. I think he's touch short on his first. You kind of want to make sure you're seconds behind when you're leading, especially when your opposition is sort of sitting on the jack like that. That jack's not gonna stay there. So
Pretty sure we're aiming for 2 o'clock. Final, Casper John.
Yeah, I've heard 2 o'clock for the final. I think we're on track. These guys, they all started on time.
Yes. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
All right, well, let's go again.
Yeah. You don't see that too often, do you? A rebounding jack like that.
No, I mean, that means you hit it hard. Generally, if they're coming back in. Oh, we've got a big one here. Good all time. So we've got a bit of a long comment here from Andy. We're just having a read off. So I think he's just saying how good our commentary is and how good the broadcast is. That's the TLDR on that one. Oof, you can feel that sun, isn't that nice?
Looking forward to the next season of Pennant, Prem and Prem Reserve.
Yes, very exciting
Like
concept.
the idea, Sarah?
I love it, to be honest. I think, you know, the idea that sort of set it off that, you know, it's a bit of a transition to be going from Div 1 to Prem, and often you see teams sort of, you know, come in and come back down. It's kind of a bit more like a pathway concept with it. And I mean, as well too, cutting Prem back to 8 sides, we've seen like a lot of the sides really recruit because they're all sort of keen to stay up. Nobody wants to drop down out of Prem. Obviously someone's going to have to, but the teams are just that you know, a little bit more hungry, so they're getting all the players and trying to make sure they stay up. Yeah. Which I think is fantastic for the game. Like, I mean, I like seeing the fly-ins. I know they can be a little bit destructive sometimes, you know, people, you know, when they're not available and stuff like that. But I think to have them in the club, the level of ability, you know, players being able to see that is hugely beneficial. It's also fantastic for the live stream as well, to be able to see those players.
Tom just owning this lead position, isn't he?
He is. He's led very, very well, considering he's come from playing back end. Leading is definitely an art. I can say that as somebody who only likes to lead. It's my favourite position.
I do like it.
So, I mean, it's...
And if you can own it and do it well, you put your team in such a good spot.
That's it. It just sets up every end. And it's not even too just about the, you know, rolling the bowls. It's all about the jack roll as well too. So if you're, you know, your skip's wanting to play a length, if you're able to roll the jack to that, it's huge. So good reply there from Cam.
Yeah, he's got shot with that.
Got shot, yeah. So pitch calling for a bit of a trail now. So we've got Barbara Green watching. I heard there was bowls on in New South Wales this weekend. I thought we might have lost her to that, but that sounds like she's tuning in for us. So shout out to Barbara. She's from Tarrant Point in New South Wales, but she's always tuning into our stream and commenting as well. It's a good one here from Cam, just getting in behind. So how do you think it's gone this weekend? Do you think there's been some surprises?
I thought there was some big surprises on day one with Northern Gateway and Yarra not getting a win.
And the men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Geelong not getting a win as well.
Yeah.
So there were some regions that are probably used to winning.
Yes.
That didn't start off too well.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. I guess if you won it last year, you kind of targeted, aren't you? So everyone's going to be coming in to play against you being the previous year's winners. But, I mean, the ladies, the Northern Gateway, they've defended very well with theirs.
They've probably, they've been the consistent team from last year to continue it.
And they've had a few changes, but only stronger. Like, they've got Carla in there playing this year. And
it's a good pickup. Yeah,
I know, huge. So, which is fantastic to see
and
her
what
out
we've
there.
got this year is we've now got, they all count the games. So we've actually got a match going on at the moment between Yarra and Northern Gateway to see who stays up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They played off in the final last year.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Brenda Numbers.
Oh, what a bowl. Is he going to stay around? Flop in?
Yeah, great bowl.
Yeah, that was pretty handy. Pretty hard to get out from there too as well. Very, very well. It does look to be Tom Hicks, though, who went up. Is that right? So actually, don't ask. So any contact on that one, that jack will spit back to it. So if it is Tom, if I was Pidge, I'd probably be looking just to contact that shot ball, push the jack back. maybe make a couple. But I'm wrong. And he's looking like he's just sort of going to play a bit of a draw. And that was Tom that he did turn over once.
Yeah, it must be Cam that's got shot, obviously.
Yes, it is. He just played a bomb.
Yeah. The Pidge was just really looking to peel that jack off.
Yeah, just trying to draw it and touch it over. But he's just sort of, I don't know, maybe it's just a change in the bowls, but he just sort of played his line a little bit too wide there. It didn't get down for him. Other than that, maybe he hasn't played as many on that hand compared to the other hand to know the draw line. Especially with the jack off the line as well too, you draw line, Brad. So 41 minutes. So those guys wrapped up pretty quick.
Damn!
Right, pitch calling for it to get down. Oh, what a bowl. Huge. Perfect weight, perfect line. Somehow managed to navigate through the front there with all those bowls. With just the right weight to turn that bowl over once and make two, I reckon, from this angle. Definitely one, maybe two. All right, so the Holland Pierce is now 6:10 after 9. Had an update over there. And then we've got the Hoskin McKinnon. It looks to be after 7 ends, 7:10. So a bit of love from Barbara there for that shot.
Let's go.
Sorry, what was the Holland Pierce?
I think it was 6:10.
6:10.
6:10 after 9. Got to play on my way now. Alright, so we're coming down to the pointy end now. Only a few ends left across each of the rinks, so they should make that with plenty of time. Kath giving a bit of love for the shot as well too. So you see in the background we've got a few players walking past at the moment.
Yeah, I'm
so
wondering why they finished so early.
Yeah. I mean, it stopped raining, so you'd think they would have just continued on and got through it.
Yeah, so it looks like Goulburn, Murray, and Ovens and Murray.
Yeah, I saw the Shep boys walk past there, Goulburn Murray, aren't they?
Yep.
So it's Goulburn Murray, Metro West in the gold final, yeah?
Correct.
Oh, there goes Jimmy. Do you want me to get someone to flag him down?
No, he's all over the time, he told us.
Oh, you told us? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good. So with the final, it's not timed? That's
No,
correct?
I was just thinking that myself.
And is it 15 ends, is that right?
Oh, I need to check that. I don't want to go early on the 15. I think it's still 12. But I'm sure Jimmy will go through that with all the finalists.
And then no dead ends, obviously, because it's... Oh, so, yeah, so no respot, sorry, because it's not
Yeah,
timed.
correct.
Yeah.
So I've got a feeling it's still 12, but dead ends apply.
Yep, okay. I felt like it was 15, so... I mean, the sooner we get on the road, the better, to be honest. if you got a few long drives back.
Yeah, they do.
Kath asking if Holland v Pierce is 7:10. We can't see the scoreboard at the moment, unfortunately. Players in the way. I'm sure it'll change in a minute anyway, and I don't think it'll affect the overall too much.
6:10, I can see, after...
6:10, yeah.
Yep.
After 9. Geez, Hoskin McKinnon are absolutely humming along. Playing their last end now. Or is that...
No.
No.
They're running on N7.
It says 11 on here.
All
That's
right.
why I was like, what?
Okay.
It's flying.
What's going on here?
Oh, doesn't change the score, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Geez, wait on the rink next door. Looks like the bowl of Nelson balls has still remained. Well, the forecast was for the rain to clear up at about 1 o'clock, and I feel like that's actually pretty spot on. The sun's trying to get through out there, so should warm up for the spectators to hang around and watch the final. Bit of noise from the Sandbelt boys down there. So Andrew is asking, will Murray, Mallee and West Coast both be in gold next year? And if so, who will be relegated? So yes, they both will be.
Very good question. They're definitely going up, Murray, Mallee and West Coast.
But my understanding is that a couple of the teams are playing off at the moment to find out who will be relegated. So we don't know that yet. And it will be similar with the girls. So the two teams who get through today, which is going down to the wire over there. There's
we've got
4
some
teams
scores
in
actually
contention.
just come in.
Oh, good timing.
I know. So we have, as we mentioned in the silver, really close between Geelong, Ballarat Highlands, West Coast and Mornington Peninsula. Can't get any closer here. Ballarat Highlands, Mornington Peninsula, 27 apiece.
Wow. Huge.
Geelong is 24, West Coast is 12.
Okay, so Geelong are looking
like.
Look, I'm not going to go the
there.
early crow.
Yes.
Not going to put the but Casper will be happy to hear that. He would be. He loves his Geelong region.
So Jimmy's just thrown in there. Yarra is slightly leading Northern Gateway, 33-31 in the relegation playoff.
Okay, so another one to be watching the score on.
Yep.
Kath, the board next rink says 7-10. That's the Hoskin McKinnon game. The Holland Pierce one is over on the far green behind on here, and one over there with 3 rinks on each one. So.
And I've missed a 2 for the...
We'll collate it all at the end of the stream, and then the guys will make a decision, but I'm sure whatever they decide, it'll be a nice close game. They do have a way of picking them. All right, so it's hard to tell because we haven't been paying attention, is it?
No,
But it's either...
I'm looking at scores, I'm trying to fix the scoreboards.
I'm just talking.
You're doing a great job,
it's
Sarah.
Tom or Cam, one of them's holding. They could be holding 4. I usually go by what the skips play, and it looks like pitch is just on the draw here, so... Hear the music going in the background. They've always got some good tunes on here for when you're playing.
So we got any poll results there, Sarah, you can have a look at?
Well, we do. So we've got a lot of love for Goulburn Murray versus Metro West. They're clear leaders at the moment on 46%. Then we've got Murray, Mallee, West Coast men's on 20%. Women's gold 27, women's silver 7.
Well, it's looking like the gold men's will be the live stream match.
Should be a very good game. I mean, we've got three state players in that game.
Yep.
Brad Orr, Dave McKinnon, James Pearce. Oh, Pidge. Sorry, Pidge. 4.
What? I didn't see what happened then. What was that?
Well, it was. I didn't
That's
see
a one.
what the
A one.
result was because all 4 bowls that were near the jack were the same colour, but Tom's got the bat. So another good opening bowl here from Tom. He's definitely found his jack to bowl roll.
Yeah, his first bowl pressure's fantastic.
Yeah, it has been. So do you know how many ends are left in those ladies' games over there? Did they have the ends on it? So greened out. I mean, the greens are still running fantastic, but they tend to wrap up a little bit. Oh, wow. What a great reply there from Todd.
They're getting close to the end. They're on 25 and 24.
Tim asking for the latest scores from the Sandbelt game. You haven't missed it because we haven't said them, but let me have a look and see if I can see a main board.
Yes, I can see that.
So I can see for the men.
Eastern Rangers are 13. Sandbelt men are 22.
Okay, so Eastern Rangers are home on that one. And then the ladies is that 27?
27 to Eastern Rangers.
I can't see because someone's sitting next to the board.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Ends. She doesn't look like she's moving anytime soon. I might
Just
see
move
if I
a
can get
little. I can
someone.
see a 20 something. Move your elbow, please.
I'm signalling, but nobody's looking at me. Nelson was going to try and assist us, but
Yeah, he's like, what are you talking about, you two?
he thinks we're waving at him. All right. She just needs to lean backwards in the seat.
Yeah, we're not getting it.
No, sorry. Unfortunately, we did try there, but we couldn't. Any chance of a score? Is that the ladies for Bendigo Campaspe? Oof, that is pushing it. There's a lot of people standing in front of the scoreboard over there. All right, Brad, always on it. He's trying to get us to zoom in to be able to see that scoreboard. Yeah, she's in the way of the camera too. 27-25, is it?
It's got to be red, Brad, not the ends. It's the one below.
Oh, she's moving.
Yeah.
We must be channeling it. Actually, can we see? Oh, 24. 27-24. Is that right? Yep. 27-24 for the Sandbelt versus Eastern Rangers. So Eastern Rangers are on the top, so they're in 3 in front with that one. All right, for Kaz, I actually don't know where the main board, where it is for the ladies for Bendigo Campaspe. On that far green there. Kaz, you're spoiled. Guess what? Matt's going for a run. He's going to go find out for you. All right, bit of weight there from Brendan. Didn't quite get it, but he looks like he took one out. So I think maybe Cam had a second shot in there. He does have the ditch as well, and very smart bowl there from Cam to get around and cover the ditch, because contact is made as hard as what's just been played there with that jack. It's only going backwards into the ditch. May even come back out and kill like we saw before. So good score update coming in here. So how are the Bendigo Campaspe ladies going?
28-15 to Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields.
Nice, nice. And they're in the mix to go into the gold medal game, aren't they?
Definitely, yep.
I wonder if we can get Jimmy to go and get us a result for the Ovens and Murray game.
Goulburn Murray. I'll do a run. I need a break. I'll be back in a sec.
Go stretch the legs. So Maddie just going to go and get us some scores there, because we're still waiting to find the outcome to see who will be the team playing Northern Gateway in the gold medal match for the ladies. So it is between Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields ladies and Ovens and Murray's ladies. The results of their games will find out who goes through. So I guess really first you've got to win, and then you want to get your shots up for it. So it'll be interesting to see what the outcome is, to find out who'll be playing in that gold medal match, where Northern Gateway will be looking to go back to back. They've always been a very strong side in their region sides. Myself actually played against them a few years ago when I was in Sandbelt, and they did get us. We were a very strong Sandbelt side, so it just goes to show just how strong that Northern Gateway region is. So Maddie's stretching his legs to find out those ones. So as we sort of said before, contact with the jack, did see it go backwards. Not sure if you quite picked that one up on the camera, but Pidge's bowl got to the lip, looked like it was going to go over into the sink, and then it just rolled backwards and fell flat. So looks like there's probably two there still for the Bendigo Campaspe guys, with the skips drawing to the ditch. Probably Kevin here, he can afford to be a little bit more positive on his draw, because he does have that bowl there of Pidges now that he can sit on rather than go in. We've got some exciting news, Maddie. What is it?
Yeah, Ovens and Murray are doing a really good job there. 38-15.
Wow.
Over Goulburn Murray. So it could come down to shots.
Shots up.
Who makes the final.
All right, Kaz, I hope that helps you if you're at home doing the maths with those two scores. And there he's done exactly what I said. More positive on his draw, and he's sat that bowl through. And I reckon he's probably made... I reckon he's made 5. Because there's no bowls in the ditch.
Long measure coming out.
Yeah. Just that back one there, Tom Hicks is the only one. I actually feel like, aside from that front one of Winston's, it's the only bowl that they've still got on the green, if the Metro West guys.
5.
Great bowl there from Kevin. But we did say it, didn't we? It was there to be sat. More positive draw. Executed it perfectly. So Kaz, if you're at home doing the maths, make sure you pop in the comments so we know too. What are we looking like for shots up based on the information that we've just gotten there? With Ovens and Murray doing it quite comfortably, and Bendigo up, but not as comfortably. Unfortunately, I don't have it up to be able to see where that was sitting in terms of shots up. I did see yesterday, actually. It was quite funny. I think it was yesterday I looked at the men's one because I was checking out James's. And they were 4 wins, and I think they were 74 shots up. The team that was coming second was 4 wins, but they were -4. So they had some very close wins and a big loss for their loss. So is this the last end here for these boys?
It is.
Yep. All right, how are we looking with the poll? I'm wondering how did we get to with that one? You might have an idea about what the last game will be in the live stream for the finals.
Yeah, it's overwhelmingly in favour of Metro West Goulburn Murray Gold men's.
Nice. And I know that the rink draw is random, but do you think we'll see? I mean, Metro West have got 3 state skips there, or 3 state players there, skipping. So you could put anyone on the live stream, and then
who's
probably all you reckon for the Goulburn Murray.
So we've got more scores from Echuca.
Oh, exciting. What do we got?
Ballarat Highlands has a very slight lead of 2 shots over Mornington Peninsula.
Wow.
31-29. Geelong 32, West Coast 13.
All right, so looking good for Geelong.
Yep.
And then now it's going to come down to Ballarat or Mornington.
Yeah, and that's a really tight game after 31 ends. So only got 5 to go.
5 to go, yep. Wow. Be a very, very close finish there. And Ballarat, they've got some very good players there. They've got, well, we played them yesterday, so I played against Anne Draffin. And her third is also named Sarah, who also has a sister named Rachel. So we bond very well over that. And they were just a delight to play against. And Mornington, we played them on the first day. And they also, we had a tight game, but they ended up getting us in the end. So looks like they've hit their form.
Well, there's talk of Brad Orr on the live stream.
Yep. You've been informed by his son who's playing, but we've only just decided. The poll's only just come in. Oh, actually, is there a draw up already for it?
I'm not sure.
Have a look on Bowls Link. Just do my phone out there and see what it says. Sandbelt Eastern Rangers. So
still there, isn't it?
the ladies Eastern Rangers
26 to Eastern Rangers, 24 to Sandbelt.
It's a very, very close game there. The men's we can't see. They're like standing right in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They're not moving, are they?
No, they're not.
All right, when those boys over there, and look, they're all the Eastern Rangers boys too, so...
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
17
Eastern
to
Rangers, 17. Sandbelt, 36.
36, yeah. They've got... There's the opposite. So the ladies' scoreboard is... There's 3 different tiers. So
Yes,
top and
that
bottom
got
is
me
the
on the first day,
scores.
let me say, and Paul Moeller as well.
So they've got... It goes blue, black, red.
You've got to have a system, Sarah, don't you? You stick to that system.
You've got to be consistent, yeah. And I feel like that's the only scoreboard because the rest seem to all be the black... Oh, sorry, blue, black, red. But that one goes blue, red, black. So...
I know exactly what you're saying, Sarah.
All right. Let's see. Final series. Okay. Let's see if they've got them up yet. Metro West, Goulburn Murray. They are. All right. We can run through it. So what's looking to be on the live stream due to the poll being overwhelming is Rink 7 will be Pearce v Ryan, Rink 8 McKinnon v Orr, and Rink 9 Mahoney versus Dawes.
There we go.
So there you go. We had, who was on here with the good intel?
Tanya Warren.
Tanya Warren. So she's all over it. When, we've been stuck on the live stream, so we didn't have a chance to look. So the TV rink will be Dane McKinnon versus Brad Orr.
And it won't be grass. They're all undercover.
Yes. Yep. And so basically, at the moment, the McKinnon rink is on 7, so they'll move to 8. And then the Mahoney rink will move out onto the back green, and the Pierce rink will move onto rink 7. So they're all changing.
Yeah.
And we've got two of the rinks going from like different surfaces. So
It's all happening.
have you got any update from the Yarra?
No, I'll quickly get that,
Yeah.
because that is a very important match.
Alright, well, Brad runs off to get that one. No, so there'll be no games on grass, Tanya. Everything's going to be undercover. So there's enough rinks here at Moama. There will be, so there's 8 here and there's 4 on the little green behind us. So it'll be same as sort of like what the config is now, where you'll have two full games on here, and then one that's split over to that back rink, and then a full one on the back rink there. And Tanya's saying that she got the good intel because her son plays lead for Ryan, so it's very lovely to hear. He's in the final, so you must be very, very chuffed with that. All right, we've got some results coming in. All right, what'd you find out?
Couldn't get any closer. It's 2 shots the difference. Yarra in front by 2, 36-34.
Wow. Well, that would be very, very interesting if, well, look, it's crazy that one of them's going to go down.
Yeah. Both played the final last year.
Yeah, it's insane.
All right, they're shaking hands here, Sarah.
All
That'll be
right.
the end of the live stream.
I actually didn't see what the end result
No, I
was.
didn't either. I didn't watch any of those last couple of ends. I'm going to put my hand
I was
up.
too busy chatting to the people who were putting in the comments. Tanya and I, we go way back now.
Yeah,
so,
fantastic.
yeah, her son plays lead for Ryan. So
Oh, okay.
Sounds like that he'll be on the live stream. Is that right? Was it Ryan playing No.
No, Brad Orr playing
Brad Orr.
McKinnon.
Okay.
Playing McKinnon. Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad, looking after us. Looks like Pidge just drew the shot.
Yeah.
And I'd say 3.
3.
Brilliant.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. We look forward to seeing you back. I'm pretty sure it's 2 o'clock start.
2 o'clock, yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring you any more scores for the ladies and the...
Yeah, you
we'll give
jump
you
on
scores.
Bowls Link
They get
result
updated
portal and you'll
pretty
see all the
quickly.
results from these matches.
Yeah, they get updated pretty much straight away, don't they?
They do, by the side managers.
Yep. All right, thanks for tuning in,
Thanks,
everyone.
Sarah. See you,
No
everyone.
worries.